I am Abdur Rahman, a student of Dr. Sayyid Hayat Basha, going to present my presentation on topic current issues in special education. First of all, I would like to introduce what is special education. Special education is the practice of educating students in a way that accommodates their individual difference, disabilities, and special needs. It is also known as special needs education, aided education, exceptional education, alternative provision, exceptional student education, etc. Special education aims to provide accommodated education for disabled students such as learning disabilities, learning difficulties, communication disorder, emotional and behavioral disorders, physical disabilities, cerebral palsy, leukoencephaly and muscular dystrophy, developmental disabilities such as autism, spectrum disorder and intellectual disabilities and other disabilities. Special education involves the individually planned and systematically monitored arrangement of teaching procedures, adapted equipment and materials, and accessible settings. These interventions are designed to help individuals with special needs achieve a higher level of personal self-sufficiency and success in school and in their community, which may not be available if the student were only given access to a typical classroom education. Now I will explain the current issues in special education. Education of children with special needs have come a long way from special education to integrated education, from integrated education to inclusive education. Children with special needs require education in regular schools by regular teachers in their own society. There are various issues and challenges faced by children with special needs in special education. They are mentioned under. Large issues is the lack of resources, enabling individuals with special needs to receive an education in the developing world. As a consequence, 98% of children with special needs in developing countries do not have access to education. Another issue would be budget cuts. Cuts affect special education students who do not have access to proper equipment or education. The National Certification for Personnel Shortages did a survey, and almost 100% of the teachers said that they are not able to give the proper rights to disabled children. Teachers are getting cut off from work due to the budget cuts. Another problem is the practice of inclusion has been criticized by advocates and some parents of children with special needs because some of these students require instructional methods that differ automatically and dramatically from typical classroom methods. Critics assert that it is not possible to deliver effectively two or more very different instructional methods in the same classroom. As a result, the educational progress of students who depend on different instructional methods to learn often fall even further behind their peers. Characteristics of individual pupil. As you know, in a diverse classroom, all of the children are sitting together in a classroom. Students suffer from various difficulties. It is very difficult to identify them from diverse classroom. Lack of access to the mainstream is another difficulty and disability. At present, only 4 to 5% of children with special needs out of 30 million have access to education. Many schools do not show willingness to send care to the needs of the children. Lack of trained teachers. Teachers lack competence and will be modified as per the needs of children with special needs. Another issue is large class size. There are normally 60 to 70 students in classroom, which makes individualized attention very difficult. Lack of awareness. The whole idea of inclusive education is defeated due to lack of awareness. Positive attitude of sensitivity on the part of teachers, classmates, parents, and of community. As a result, these children experience discrimination. Lack of proper infrastructure. Children with special needs to require various types of teaching and learning aids. In India, most of the schools do not have proper learning aids. Lack of special attention. Children with special needs require special attention from parents and teachers to make learning satisfactory. We found that there is a lack of special attention or support in some schools, even they discriminate those children with special. I have prepared this presentation with the help of www.wikipedia.com and www.understood.org. Along with that, I have taken the help of www.britannica.com. Thanks for watching this video patiently. Please do subscribe this channel.